please, I do love you, I swear.
I just can't relax like you can. I need something to keep my mind occupied. My mind is like an engine, it can't stop. Give me a murder, a disappearance. Hell, I would even take a missing cat case. How easy your life must be to have such an empty mind. Oh, do you know what I mean?
Is this Sherlock Holmes' apartment?
Yes, come in.
I need to talk to him about my daughter, Jennifer David's murder. I think the police have the wrong man.
Of course, come sit down.
What makes you think they've blamed the wrong man?
Well, they haven't convicted him yet, but it seems very likely that they're suspecting him. They say it's usual in these cases and that his fingerprints are all over the apartment. Of course, there are fingerprints around her home. They live together.
Is there any way he would want to hurt her?
No, he would never do anything to hurt her. Me and my daughter were very close, and if she did anything, she would have told me straight away.
I'll take the case.
This is all they let us have. Pictures of the crime scene, murder weapon, and some other information.
The mother's right, he didn't do it.
How could you possibly have come to that conclusion so quickly?
It's obvious. See in these pictures, the rooms are extremely tidy, everything arranged perfectly, and don't even get me started on her perfectly clean fingernails.
So she's clean. How does that prove anything?
She's not just clean, you div, she's a clean freak. Do you think that a clean freak with such perfectly well-kept nails would keep such a rusty knife in her apartment? She probably would be repulsed at the sight of it. The boyfriend couldn't have sourced the knife from their apartment, and by the looks of these papers, the boyfriend was home with the flu and Jennifer was taking care of him. They were always together and he was too ill to ever leave the apartment.
So who do you think it could be?
Well, that's what I'm going to find out. Yes, Watson? They're arresting the boyfriend, that's ridiculous. They want me to stay away from the case. They couldn't keep me away from it, even if they got the whole police force.
Where have you been?
What year was Jennifer last in high school? 1991, correct?
Yes, she left 6 years ago. She was 23. Where did you get that file from? You know you weren't allowed to look into the case.
These phone calls go back 6 years. Every single year on the 22nd of November, Jennifer has made a phone call to the police about the same thing, suspected stalking.
Yes, that is strange. But wait, did you steal these from the police station?
I guess the police didn't pick up on it, as it was only one day that she had concern, then for the rest of the year she was fine. That is until the next 22nd of November rolled around again.
So what's next?
Call Mrs. Davis, see if she has any information about her school years, that might be helpful to us.
Hello, yes. This is Dr. Watson, Sherlock's partner. We were wondering if you could have any information from Jennifer's years at school that could be useful to the case. Any person who you think might hurt Jennifer? Or maybe anything strange you remember Jennifer telling you about? Yes, that's fine, Miss Davis. Just think and have a call. Hello? Oh, hello, Mrs. Davis. Yes. Oh, that would be very helpful. Thank you. Yeah, just leave it outside the door. Yeah. Thank you.
Well, does she have anything else that might help us?
Yes, I think she might do.
Jimmy Lewis, a high school student that from what I can tell had a particular infatuation with Jennifer. He started to stalk her on the 22nd of November 1991 and continued every year till this date until 1997, just a few days ago. What Jennifer's body was dressed in, a popular date dress for the 90s for women.
And the way her wardrobe was left rummaged through suggests she was forced into wearing this item of clothing, most likely for a date with this Jimmy.
I'm guessing what stopped this stalking and turned this into a murder was the news that Jennifer's boyfriend was going to propose, and Jimmy wouldn't want that, so he killed Jennifer and put her previously soon-to-be fiancé behind bars. So just like the note that he left on her yearbook, she would be his forever, the sort of idea that if he was the one to kill her, she would be his.
So what's next?
We put this murderer behind bars.